Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're new, then welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have quite a bit of stuff here. What we're going to be doing is making crystals out of borax. So I'm going to actually put these over to the side for a little bit. I will show you what I have. I have a star cookie cutter, 3 sticks. I might only need 2. I've got some food coloring, and I have some string and some pipe cleaners. So what I'm actually going to start off doing is making the ones for the star. So I'm going to take a purple, and it said to wrap this around the star shape. So we'll see if we can do that. We just take it around. Kind of hard to keep it still. Alright, it looks like I got that. So I peel that out, and I'm just going to make sure that it's tight around there. So I have my star shape. And now I'm just going to cut off the excess of that because I don't need any more pipe cleaner. So we'll go like that and like that. You can just bend it a little to make sure you like the way it looks, which I think it's okay like this. So then I'm going to take a little bit of my string, and I have to measure it so that it fits inside of this glass without touching the bottom. So let's see if I can find the start of this string. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. I don't know where it begins. Alright, I got the string. So I'm going to try right here for now. So then I'm going to just tie this around the top of the star. And again, you want it in the water, but you don't want it touching the bottom of the mason jar. Okay, so I got that to hanging. So now we're going to hang it over one of these sticks. And we're going to do 2 of these on here. I think we're going to make it about that length. If we need to make it shorter, we will. Let me see. No, definitely I'm going to need to make that shorter. These aren't quite as long, big a jar as I originally thought they were going to be. So I'm probably only going to make 1 star, which is alright. We can do that. Okay, so we have that tied. We're going to tie it one more time around the stick. And then we'll just slide that into the middle, and we're going to try to cut off this excess string because we don't want all those crystals hanging off of that. Alright, then this will just sit inside of the mason jar just like that, and see how it's in there but it's not touching the bottom? That's exactly what you want. So then I'm going to wind up making the mixture and filling this up with borax and boiling water. So then that one will sit. So now we're going to do a geo. So what I'm going to do with that is take one of these pipe cleaners and try to coil this as tight as I possibly can. So you're going to just keep coiling it into a circle. And I actually might do another one on top of this, just so that it is a little bit bigger. Sometimes coiling these can be a bit challenging. So, once you got that coiled, then you're pretty much going to do the exact same thing, except you gotta have to somehow make it stay. That's the challenging part, is to make them stay together. So I'm just going to probably wrap that a little bit like that. So yeah, that should work. Alright, so the crystals are going to grow out around this, and it's going to make it look more like a geo rock. Alright, so I'm going to do the same kind of thing that I did for the other one. You take one of these, you take your string, you're going to cut it, you're going to wrap it around one of these edges, and I think I'm going to go in here so that it stays together. Okay, so I have that. So now I'm going to just tie this into here and make sure again that it does not touch the actual bottom. So, whoops, I'll just use this one. I am not bending down to get that. So we're going to want it to be probably, I'm going to say, close to like right there. So you're just going to tie this. Okay, just trying to get it to the right length. Alright. And then we're going to try to do it again. Make sure it's tight. That looks good. And then we're going to cut off the excess strings. And place this inside the jar. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I am going to go and make the water, and I shall be right back. Okay, so now I have my borax, and now I'm going to get ready to pour it into the glasses. We're going to start with this one. So this is really hot, so I have to be careful. But I'm going to pour it into here. We're going to go to right there. So then we're going to put this guy to the side for right now. And then do the same thing for this one. Pour him in here. I'm gonna make this one a little fuller so it's completely covering the star, and that is. Alright, so we have both of them covered, and now you can have them just like this and let them be clear, or you can add coloring if you want. Like, for this one, it's already purple, but I'd like to make it, let's say like a purpley blue, like a periwinkle kind of color. So I'm going to add like 1, 2, about 3 drops of it in there and let it like soak up and do its thing. So that'll turn out to be probably like a purpley blue color when it's all done. Now this one, I'd really like the geo to be purple. So I'm going to do the same thing, 2, 3, 4, and just let that soak in. So then after about 8 hours, for me anyway, maybe a moment for you, I will be back and I will let you see what happens with the crystals. All right, see you for now. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, it's been about 8 hours now since I had put the pipe cleaners into the solution. So now it is time to take them out and see what we got. Right, so let's carefully remove the star. You remember we had, ooh, that looks really good. We had a purple pipe cleaner. No, it was blue. No, it was purple. I was right. And we put in blue food coloring, and we came out with this. A really pretty purpley blue crystal star. So we're going to put him to the side and let that dry off. And we will, well, actually, let's cut the string off of this guy. We don't need the string anymore. So now we will pull this one out. And this is an interesting looking shape. It's definitely like a green geo. A greenish purple geo. Very pretty. So what we drew then is we cut off the excess string to that too. We don't need all that. We're going to dry him off very carefully so we don't break off the crystals. You're going to probably lose some. That's inevitable. But what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take a little cup and pour in some metallic gold paint. Not too much, you don't need a lot. Then you're going to wind up just painting the outside and the rims of this with metallic gold to give it the look of a geo rock. Just want it to be pretty on the outside. Always make sure you wash your hands after doing this with anything with borax. Gotta turn this a bit. Kind of reminds me a bit of fool's gold. Then once you have this to your liking, you're just going to let it sit then. But I will show you. It looks like that. I'm going to add just a touch more paint, and then I'm going to let it sit and let it dry. And that is how you make crystals out of borax. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit the like button, and hit the little bell for notifications for all future videos. Oh, and make sure to hit the subscribe. Alright, bye everyone. Love you.